Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and for the final time we are back with DmC Devil May Cry, the DLC Vergil's Downfall, and that will be the last time hopefully I ever have to say that mess of words. So, of the 6 apparent levels, we have just mission 6 to do. It looks like it's going to be a pretty long one, another chance. And then we will be done with Vergil's downfall. See where he gets left off in the story, since this happens after the main game. See if this unlocks anything cool, like the ability to play as Vergil in the main game, or to play as Dante in this part. That is kind of what I'm hoping for. Or just see if this ends it as it is. He may have a new ability here. He should have a doppelganger ability actually that unlocks here, because we've seen that listed in the move list and we still haven't gotten it. Let us begin. Let's see, we can upgrade our sword illusion some more. Might as well, I guess. I could have probably done this and put better use to that, actually. And then items. Do we want to buy anything in the shop? If I saved up for anything, it would be nice. Let's just go ahead and buy a gold orb for 400, a small vial for 200, and a small devil trigger star for 200. So that's probably a huge waste of red ore, but that should assert that we are fine. Still haven't unlocked any skins or perks. I'm not sure if there are any skins or perks really. Let us begin then.
I've been here before. This time, it'll be different.
So it seems like we're just going to be playing the first level again. Just as a nice comparison. Okay, plus left trigger and right trigger on the doppelganger. Oh, is that what the crystal let him do? So what did Dante's crystal let him do? So what are we doing? Seems like the doppelganger just fights it on his own. So if we can do doppelganger, then we can do co-op with Dante for the future. I have like his S rank already. Doppelganger is still around or not. I'm not having any struggle here.
I've had enough of this place.
Oops, he still doesn't have a double jump. here. There's no reason why we okay, so this is a little bit different. I have to hit this quickly so I can get through that whole section. What was that sound I was hearing? Oh, you have another guy over here. So how do I get up there though? I see it's there, but come on, how? I could do this and do that. That thing is just too high. Yeah, we got a new health. That 10% health bonus. Again, we have run into a situation where I just cannot figure out how to get to it. There's no enemies that I could have teleported on. There was nothing I could have done. I can hit this guy. Am I hitting him? Not doing a great job at this. There we go. Got that one done at least. I thought we saw a hallucination of Dante and Vergil right here before. And fire doesn't burn me apparently, because I can walk right next to it and try to walk into it and nothing happens. So this was the this mission at the end, you're almost able to enter paradise or the house of paradise. Uncertain if it really is paradise or not. Oh man, that is cool. The orbs are following me. Did I lose those orbs? Is the question. I don't know what that was. I think it was a small devil trigger item. That's the way we're supposed to go. And this is the way we were. Well, where we were. Actually speaking accurately. There. So I guess we're going down. No collectible or anything back this way? Yep. And then we get in here. I don't remember it being like this. Oh well, it doesn't. Because it knocks you away so that the other guys can't attack you. How many of these attacks does it show? Quite a lot. It gets repetitive.
I don't have time for this.
Is there any collectibles or anything? Nothing over here. So let's go over here for a second. Since we do have the doppelganger ability, his inner devil to summon a doppelganger. Doppelganger mode switch, which is up, down, or right, allows Vergil to force the doppelganger into a specific attack mode, allowing the doppelganger attacks to be asynchronous from Vergil's. Full copy mode can be re-enabled if the doppelganger's current mode is there. Vergil can adjust the delay between himself and the doppelganger to short or long delays. Interesting. We'll take the mode switch, but I mean, honestly, I don't see a real reason why you would ever want that. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I could, but you know what? Let's just do it. One of these, just so we are certain we're not gonna lose with whatever fight we end up in at the end of this level. Yeah, we're gonna end up fighting Dante. I don't think we're gonna fight ourselves. Hey, these guys did show up. I thought for a second they weren't gonna show up. Several other creatures haven't shown up. Kinda cool. These guys showed up before and they just never showed up anymore. It might have been the case. I can't believe I fell. I didn't think you could fall. That's so good. Yeah, how about this? try and charge it up and for in case there's a bigger fight out there. Which there very well might. Taking a while. It took quite a while. Now, I don't think there is a collectible. Yep, there is. Good. Good thing we checked. It's getting a little herky-jerky. But I think it's intentional. We saw a couple of spots in the DmC main game where it felt herky-jerky, but I think it's just, that's 100% intentional. It might be that the camera is running into things or just having trouble. But it seems more like an engine problem than a graphics problem. Let's not die here. There was something back behind here, wasn't there? Nope, I guess there isn't. We'll just use this as a... Not doing well. This stuff looks cool when you do it right. It's really dumb when you sit there over and over. That's enough for that. We'll go ahead and use think there was any other collectibles over there. How are we doing on collectibles? We've missed one lost soul, I know that much because I couldn't reach it. But it looks like we've gotten all the other fragments. There's the lost soul. Why does the game want to do this to me? That is a height attack. Maybe Dante does have something like that. I just never unlocked it or saw it. It's very possible. Would explain a lot. But that's a little annoying. There's only one attack that works. Collectibles behind this one. Doesn't look like. No. Didn't move fast enough. Looking for collectibles. Again. I think I just have to keep on moving. This definitely changed. Also, time to use an item. There we go. Double game. There we go. Go double game. Go. Let's see if we can change his attack style if it does anything at all. I think it's already gone out of the screen. No, it doesn't change anything. You're too late. That's too much microcontroller. If I'm gonna summon a double game, I really just want to attack on the nose. So I'm betting here he's gonna jump over the fence. Tradition, evil bad guys always jump over the fence, even if the gate's open. When they enter his okay, so we need more health. Let's just go ahead and use that large one. Either I might sword attack. Oh, I can't even touch those spots. Jump off and kill myself. That's the right move. walk through the gate apparently.
I am free now, Father.
And they bow down and they work for him. And now he's got an army. The creatures with the blades on their arms never showed up in this game, by the way. Directed by Ninja Theory in general. Wow. Couldn't even find one person to put the name there. You're just gonna say Ninja Theory in general directed it. Well, I will say for Ninja Theory in general, they directed that about as well as any large group of people could probably direct a story. The story here was pretty obvious. Slight twist could have been put on it if he had actually gotten into heaven and was controlling an army of angels instead. That would open up a way for any sequels that you could actually then be fighting demons and angels. I would definitely want to see in a DmC sequel more demons and angels. I would like to see the Dante faction. Well, the Vergil faction. Sorry, wrong name. And I would like to see an unaffiliated faction and have them kind of fight each other. And that's hard to do if they're both going to be just demons. He is obviously pure evil now, and it would be maybe throughout the story of a sequel they could try and save him and restore his soul, but I'm not even sure they would try to. Dante's got his own problems of falling into the darkness, and he's going to have to be careful about that in any sequel. So overall, this DLC is fun. I don't know the price. If you got it for free, it's great. If you paid more than about $5 for it, and $5 would be really expensive, I would say no, because we're gonna look here and it's less than 2 hours of content. And you have to learn how to play with the new controls as a new character, and unless at the end of this credit sequence they say now you can play as Vergil in the regular game, I'm not seeing anything super interesting about just having 6 levels that can only be played as Vergil, and you can't play those 6 levels as Dante. Sad we can't play any of the levels as Cat. That would be a great thing to add in a DmC sequel. If there were laid out levels where you played as Cat and you did more magical things and more things in the real world, but you did nothing in the human world in either game, either the main game or the DLC really. You walked around, but you didn't fight humans ever. You didn't interact with anything. There was only one puzzle in the main game at all, that I recall. So even combined with the DLC, both games, both the original game and the DLC is too short, far too short for somebody who only wants to play it once through. It would be fine, I think, for people that want to play every single difficulty level, but that is just not something most players do in 2015. It's not something most players ever did. Very rarely, even when I was first playing video games way back in the early 80s, very rarely would I go back and play a game on a more difficult difficulty, even if there was such an option. Oftentimes there wasn't. Games those days usually would hard enough on their first, on the easy difficulty. Yeah, I've never been the type of player who would want to go on and play something on hard. It does have this kind of rogue-like mentality to it, where you can upgrade your health and upgrade your abilities, so the medium difficulty wouldn't be as difficult if you started from scratch on medium, or the hard difficulty won't be as difficult because we'll have a bunch of skills and items collected. So I kind of like that idea. It's more towards encouraging this. This is powered by the Unreal Engine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I recently covered a game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter that was converted from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4, and it ran considerably smoother. I wonder if all Unreal Engine games could get that treatment. It would be nice. And they use Havoc, which was recently just purchased by Microsoft. So that'll be interesting. A lot of games use Havoc. I don't know if there's really much more to say if I'm talking about what they've used there. As far as there's no real twists in this story at all. And like I said before, because there was no character that was rooting for him or arguing for him not to become evil, it really is just a one-sided story of just like Vergil telling us the story of how he became evil, and he likes it. There's no ironic twist. There's no voice for not becoming evil at all. It just happens. If all the cutscenes were strung together, this could have been a trailer and only run a few minutes long, or a digital animated comic type deal. I'm glad that they put some more levels in here. You might try to make the argument that those levels were cut out of the main game and should have been in the main game. It's impossible to prove that claim. But I can say the main game is too short, the DLC is too short. In a perfect world, the DLC should not exist, and all the content levels and story should have been put in the main game. Let's see, let's hit continue and see what happens. You have now completed Vergil's Downfall. New mode unlocks, Son of Sparta, with brand new remixed enemy setup and behaviors. Try this difficulty level next. Okay, so let's just look at the stats for a second. I played all of the DLC in 2 hours and 15 minutes, and that's not like I was rushing through it. The achievements are just get 100% collection, acquire all of the items. These two are effectively the same achievement, because if you get this, you will have got that, and if you get that, you will have gotten that. Complete everything on Nephilim difficulty, complete on Son of Sparta, Heaven and Hell and Hell difficulties. There's no unlockable items, no concept art or anything. There's also no way to see the original intro if you wanted to see that. So we could select this. All the collectibles are still there. I have no reason to really start this, but let's go to the shop. Just there we go. We've got doppelganger unlocked. Items. Nothing needs to be unlocked. Skins and perks. We have a weak Vergil and a standard Vergil. That's your only options here for costumes. Standard is what he was at the end, weak is what he starts at the back. If we go all the way back to this part and we go to Devil May Cry, I mean we can even go further back. Just to the beginning. Go to Devil May Cry, we select a mission. Let's say we wanted to play just this first mission one more time. Skins and perks. We can play as the standard, which is the white hair, the original classic Dark Dante, Neo Dante, but we cannot play as Vergil, and that is a huge just kick in the pants. That's really what I would have liked to be able to do, and it's not here. It's just not an option. I can't really believe that if we did Son of Sparta we'd get any more items or moves. So I suspect what really the case is that there is a move that I have either already unlocked and don't recognize, or there's some other way to get all the other collectibles I've missed. It must be some ability. There must be some way, I guess. Unless somebody else knows something. Let me know in the comments if there is like some trick to getting all of these collectibles that I haven't found or even gotten close to. So, despite my problems with it being short, despite my problems with the story in the main game being written kind of childishly in about 3 spots, I really did like this game. It totals about 12 hours and 45 minutes of play time between this and the DLC. And I did enjoy the DLC for just having a little bit more of the game, but I really wish that DLC was 20 more missions to balance out the 20 missions of this, or something like that. It just, I mean, they could have just had us play as Vergil, and then I could have played the original 20 missions, and then the game would have felt twice as long. Nothing else really to say. I'd say this is a pretty good game, and I enjoyed it, even though it's not the kind of game I'm ever probably going to be an expert at. This isn't really a game I'm going to come back and play off screen. There's certainly reasons that I could do that, but I've got a busy schedule recording other games, and certainly don't have time to just keep on playing this. So that's it for this series. Come back either tomorrow or Monday, if today is Friday, for the next series in this time, at this time or around this time. I release new videos every Monday through Friday. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. Excuse me, I've been talking too long. Click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Also, there's a playlist tab. Click there and see all the playlists of other games I've covered. And follow all the links down below and follow me on social media. Sorry I'm losing my voice at the end of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for going through the journey. Have a good evening.